32, here along with Representative Cezar McKnight, State Representative for District 101, and Representative Carl Anderson, State Representative for District 103, and together we're the Williamsburg County delegation. I want to thank everybody for coming out this morning. Let me just share that on March the 26th, we began to receive calls from citizens of Williamsburg County raising questions about whether or not the doors of our public schools here would remain open for the balance of the fiscal year. We were advised that a lawsuit was filed, and in fact we received a copy of the lawsuit and we read the allegations contained therein. The lawsuit asserts allegations, quite frankly, that if true, could very well rise to the level of criminal conduct going on in our educational system. In addition to that, there are allegations associated with whether or not there's adequate funds to fund our schools for the balance of the fiscal year. As we dealt with the issue, we find it unacceptable that we don't know at this point in time whether or not our children will be given the opportunity to continue their education for the balance of this year. We find that simply unacceptable. And while lawsuits are mere allegations, we are compelled to make certain that if the allegations are in fact true, then we are prepared to make certain that our schools continue to be open in order that our children might be educated. Although there are mere allegations as it relates to whether or not some of the conduct rises to that of criminality, if true, then it raises serious concerns as it relates to how we are conducting business. Consequently, we have asked Chief Keel of the South Carolina Law Enforcement Division to immediately conduct an investigation to determine whether or not criminal activity is going on in our school district. In addition to that, we have asked Molly Spearman, our State Superintendent of Education, and her staff to come in immediately and evaluate both the school district and the charter school to determine whether or not we have the financial ability to pay the necessary expenditures for the balance of this fiscal year. If not, we have asked our state superintendent to do what is necessary to support our schools in order that our children would have access to public education. I'm going to ask Representative McKnight to please come and make comments. After all of our comments are made, we would then entertain questions from the media. Representative McKnight.
Thank you, Senator Sabb. Representative Anderson. Good morning, fellow citizens of Williamsburg County. I echo the sentiments of the senator wholeheartedly. The allegations in this lawsuit are, quite frankly, just extremely troubling. Quite frankly, it says that, if true, someone has done something to the level that we're no longer be able to educate the children of Williamsburg County. Myself and Senator Sabb are both products of Williamsburg County. Yes, we've always been a poor county, but one of the things that we could always say, and it's a testament by his life, mine, and countless others, that you were able to get a quality education here in Williamsburg County. And I want that to be true for every student, regardless of where they live. Hemingway to Andrews, Kingstree, Greeleyville, and every place in between. We need to get to the bottom of what's going on in, or what's been alleged in this lawsuit. Too much time has gone on. Countless citizens have contacted us, and quite frankly, we cannot allow for what's going on to continue. So we need people with the expertise, particularly SLED, which has the officers and the wherewithal to conduct such an investigation, and the guidance of the South Carolina Department of Education under the expertise of Superintendent Spearman, to tell us exactly where we are right now. I know it may seem difficult, and I know everyone may seem disheartened, but the answers are coming. We just need to stay the course. I'd ask for you all to continue to pray for our teachers, our faculty, and our staffs, and most importantly, our students. They deserve better, and with your help and our continued hard work, we'll see to it that they get better. At this time, I'd like to recognize my colleague and my seatmate in the House, Representative Reverend Carl Anderson.
Thank you. Good morning to all of you. Senator Sabb, Representative McKnight, I agree with what has been said, and truthfully, we do need to get to the bottom of this. We have invited SLED and the State Department of Education to come in. Our students are vitally important to us, and the three of us have really worked very hard to make sure that Williamsburg County gets its fair share budget-wise, and we need to really concentrate on the students. The second thing is we need to make sure that the faculty, staff, teachers, everybody is paid on time and what is due to them. So our concerns are basically for the children, for the teachers, for the parents, and everybody in Williamsburg County, that we do get to the bottom of this and do it in a hurry so that everything will go well and our kids may get the education that is needed for them and to them that's provided by the state. And also that we are concerned too to make sure these allegations be dealt with, and it is so sad that we've come to this point. But basically, ladies and gentlemen, it's something that we need to make sure that it's done and done quickly so that our kids could get the education that they need and finish this school year. Again, we will answer questions now. Again, I'd like to say thank you to my colleagues, Senator Sabb and Representative McKnight, who wholeheartedly are Williamsburg County residents, and they really are concerned, and I'm concerned also as a part of this delegation.
And allow me to mention one more thing, which lent itself to the urgency of this moment. The lawsuit asks a judge of the state of South Carolina to in effect freeze the assets of the district, not allow the district in immediate fashion to be able to pay her bills. We could not wait for a judge to respond to that. In our opinion, that would be simply too little, too late. And so it was of paramount importance that we move and that we move quickly, and we are urging both SLED and our superintendent, State Superintendent Spearman, to move expeditiously on this matter. Now we'll entertain questions.
Can you be more specific about the lawsuit? Where is it coming from? Who brought it?
So the lawsuit was brought by the D.P. Cooper Charter School. They are the plaintiffs in the action. It was brought against the Williamsburg County School District. Ms. Carrie Brock, in her official capacity as the superintendent of our district. And I believe, bear with me one quick second, and it also names the Williamsburg County School Board of Education. So those are the defendants that are listed in the complaint. Well, if there are no other questions, we think that there has to be sunshine on the process. Transparency is important. It's not, and I think Representative Anderson said it best when he says that it's sad that we are at this moment, but for us to dig our head in the sands, the problem simply will not go away. And so we believe that this is the most prudent approach to have the matters addressed. And so today we are forwarding our official letter to Superintendent Spearman and Chief Keel asking that they follow through on the request that we've outlined in our statements. So thank you all very much, and God bless the United States of America, the state of South Carolina, and most importantly, Williamsburg County. Thank you.